Did it again, special edition. Normally I don't go live on Saturday. It's normally my day off. My bad. Gotta have my phone on the charge. What up, Diaz? It's a solid day today. I got some of the clips. I got about 9, 10 clips I gotta get up from yesterday and today. What's good people? Vineyard, DS in the bill already said that. Wow. Get my waves out here. What's going on, man? Nappyhead.MRC's land. What up, Marcus? Big boy, right? Good people. I got all the platforms streaming at one time, except TikTok. I'm gonna have to go up and grab my business phone. That's why I can get everything rolling at one time. What up, Jermaine Glove on YouTube? What up, family? Put your comment on the top. That way people see who you is. Man, it's been a good day. I can't complain other than I don't know if I did or the son did it. One of us did it when we slept on the glasses, so. And I need him to see, so. I've been rocking the cock glasses all day with my face mask and everything. I was able to keep them straight. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I'll be improvising, adapting, and overcoming, man. I can't make this stuff up for real. Like y'all gotta be able to see this shit. That let people know, you know what I'm saying? Like you really, like you go roll with the punches. So people scared to see it. And I've been out walking with the glasses and everything today. People been looking like, man, he missing the whole arm on his glasses. I think they slick been tying me up and everything. Cool. I see you cut it looking good. Y'all appreciate that, fam. Jermaine Glove. I'm just putting on for this industry, man. Just being, something totally different than what everybody ever seen. And it was really easy for me to do, bro. You just gotta be yourself. Once you be yourself, embrace how you was raised, your lingo, all of that stuff, bro, put it out there, launch it up. Especially if you got the skills to pay the bills. Let me see. What up, Two Top Loves? I ain't seen you in the last in a minute. What's up, mama? How dental school going? Last time you was on here, you told me you was in dental school. How's it going for you? Hopefully you progressing to your destination. You know what I'm saying? Andre Mola, appreciate the strong pump flex, the strong pump flexes. I appreciate that. My guy, Vineyard, man, him locked in. My guy, the last couple of days been crazy. Oh man, that rain got a lot of people pinned down. Cool, and I see you cutting. Oh, y'all read that. Yeah, man, that rain got a lot of people pinned down from. But what I'm noticing, it seemed like old man winter don't want to let go. You know what I'm saying? For real, because it's a good thing because it might lead to like longevity because everybody know a drought normally comes over the winter time, but I mean over the summer. But if we keep getting this abundance of rain, I don't think we're gonna have no problems for real. So it's a good problem. Hopefully you're not losing your lawnmowers or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It says going great. Thank you for asking. I'll be remembering stuff for real. I try to follow up people. I do the same stuff with my clients and everything. When they tell me stuff, I always try to follow up with them. Yeah, that's how you get real personal with people. You let people know you're actually listening to them. You see what I'm saying? But that's good. It's going great. Hopefully you make it through. You get to that destination, that end game. But you already know that the key to it is just consistent. Just be consistent. Get your work done. Do whatever you need to do. Make sure you hit your laboratories and everything. You understand you understand the key aspects that you need to understand to pass them exams. You know what I'm saying? So I know they got you going through the ringer with that anatomy and physiology. I know you probably had to take some biochemistry with that. You know what I'm saying? Got to understand how the drugs affect the body. I get all of that, man, because I want to be a medical doctor. So the courses that I used to have to take when I was in, college, it was pretty detailed. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know a little bit about it, but I changed course the moment I got into this lawn care and I realized the reason why I was going to school was to be able to make sure I can make a lot of money. And then with me working at the hospital for as long as I did for like 15, 16 years, I wanted to come in on the top end because I saw, what I'm saying, the type of respect and the love the medical doctors received when they walked in the building and stuff, the type of role that they had. And I wanted to be that. So I went to school for a long time. You know what I'm saying? To just, I had to work a 9 to 5 full time, go to school, and I was full time, and then it was just too much, man. So I'm just glad the pathways lined up for me to get into what I'm doing right now. So there's just a little bit of backstory about me. Doghouse Lawn Care, good evening, folks. Rain is good thing. Man, that's that liquid gold hitting the ground, fam. Anything that turns green undergo anything that turns green where it's a plant cell base, it has to undergo photosynthesis. And rain is a key component. For real, it needs that rain, and it needs plenty of sunshine too, cause that's when photosynthesis is really pops off with the sun. The rain is dealing with the Calvin cycle, and that's the nighttime process to when things that's green, plant cell based, drinks the hell out of water. That's why it's good. Anybody in lawn care, landscaping, make sure you let your clients know it's best to water the grass, anything that turns green when it can't see the sun anymore, because it's going to stop doing photosynthesis and it's going to transition to the Calvin cycle. And that's when it starts drinking water. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just a little biological standpoint. That way you can really kind of break it down to your clients. Let me see here. After your third year of business, how many clients did you have and how profitable were you? Third year in business, if I can remember back that far, see, it's kind of hard. It ain't hard to answer, but when I first started, I was still working a 9 to 5, and that's when I had my '07 Malibu joint, to where I had the Home Depot special with the Home Depot special weed eater and a Home Depot special handheld blower. I probably had by third year. Now about a third year, I had trust in my first true commercial walkman. I probably had about 20, 30 yards by third year. 20, 30 yards. I think I was a $25 man in. So when you the $25, $30 man, what's going on? Oh man, I don't want to tell your name down. Lafaminor _1. I'm doing all right. I hate if I tore it down. Yeah, I had the Home Depot special. So I probably had about 30, but I was pushing them until I got my commercial more. And this what the funny thing about it is, when I got my commercial more, bro, I didn't even have a trailer to pull it. I went and bought the more and then had to go to Home Depot again. And then I rented a trailer to go pick it up. And then I used to have to it was crazy how I did it, because I used to have to rent a trailer every weekend. And I used to use my mama's Jeep Commander to like pull my load with me. And you know what I'm saying? And I would go cut grass, man. I had like little 30 yards, and I kept growing. And then when I started managing a doctor's practice, well, I was basically the office manager. So when I started managing a doctor's practice, like every weekend, I used to rent a truck from Avis. And then I bought a trailer along the way. I used to rent a truck from Avis every Friday. They used to have the same truck waiting on me, fam. I rent the truck, and I had about 30 yards I had to do on Friday, on Saturday, and Sunday. Now, was I at St. Thomas then, bro? I just remember on the weekend I had to rent a truck. And I used to go out and cut like 20, 30 yards, like my life was over with from that point. And I ran it up, bro. I probably was doing like, at the $25, $30 man, bro, I was doing like 350, 400 every day, on every day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm pulling in like a cool 8, 900 on the weekend. Man, I thought I was in hog heaven. I said, man, this is how you do it right here. From that point, bro, I just knew this was it for me. And that was I've been in the game about 15 years now, believe it or not. I might not look it, but I've been in the game about 15 years. But I've been out on my own, like no hit, no clock from nobody for the last, it's this year 8 for me. You know what I'm saying? But I did it a different way, because it's really hard for you to grow when you concentrate on quality. Because I could have grown immediately and just throw anybody on my truck and have them out there working. But I do know my name is on the line. And then with my situation I put myself in, it hit differently for me, because that's all I had. Because when I end up having to leave the doctor's office and start working for myself, like the troubles from my youth, you know what I'm saying, when I was like 19 through 25, like some shit red flagged on my name because how the judge hammered it down. And it wasn't number all weed charges, just, you know what I'm saying? That's all it was. I never had no felonies or nothing, but as they added up so many of them, like I had like maybe 8 or 9 misdemeanors on my name. So they kind of pinned me down to where like I couldn't get a regular 9 to 5. So like that lawn care landscaping, it hit differently for me because when I left the doctor's office and then I left the streets and everything alone too. So I found out that I couldn't get a regular job, bro. Like Home Depot wouldn't hire me, even though I bought all the Home Depot specials from them in the beginning. They wouldn't hire me, bro. When nobody really hired me because of my background was red flag, and so and it happened. Everything came to a head like like when it was winter time, so it wasn't no more work for me to do. So in saying all of that, bro, like I had to go work in the scrap yard. You know what I'm saying, making $10 an hour when I'm used to making like thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? I had to humble myself to go make $10 an hour, bro. It was the most humbling experience I've ever went through in my life. You know what I'm saying? And plus, and during that time, I was in bankruptcy too. So that bill was coming in 2 weeks, $753. So, and I left the streets alone. You know what I'm saying? So I had to scrape, scrounge, do little side gigs, hustling shit until my season came back in, bro. And I put everything I had behind One Man, One More Landscape. And I worked on my craft, my skill to make sure I understood different concepts like of string trimming, weed eating, weed whacking, whatever people call it, and the different aspects of blowing the debris off the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? The blowing the clippings up if I'm going over a couple people's head. Striping, you know, I specialize in striping, especially when it comes to hillsides and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the most difficult angle because it's easy to go plain Jane straight up and down the yard. That's too easy. See, me, I'm with the complications when it comes to the striping because that separates you. You know, and then along the way, because I paid attention to my craft, that's why I kind of ended up with some of the clientele that I have, the yards that I have, to where like they know I'm good at what I do, and they love to come home and look at their yard and see it striped up when they coming up the street. I'm talking about on some cliffhangers. And a lot of even the lawn care companies in Nashville that be over there on the street with me on a couple of the yards, they be right there looking because they're like, ain't no way in here. I don't see how he walking that hill like it because a lot of times the big companies, they so pressed for time. You know what I'm saying? They got to hit and move. See, with me, man, quality is everything. Like, I ain't with all that trying to rush over somebody's yard and all of that shit, especially if they paying me good money. They taking a chance, an opportunity on me. I'm trying to give them everything I got and everything I learned within this game. So that's why it hit different for me, and people can hear that passion in my voice because, bro, like it's really all I had because some shit that I did from the past that just kept red flagging on me. And it kind of remind me of how society is. Like, you can make mistakes in the past and then things go keep on coming back on you. You know what I'm saying? Red flagging on you until you start some on your own to where that shit won't even matter. And then it actually empower you because you would finally embrace it and you're not really ashamed of your past. And I finally did that shit, like for real. But at the same time, I had One Man, One More Landscaping in my company. But I paid attention to the small things in it. And that's why all I'm on now. I feel like I'm fearless. I don't mind having a difficult conversation about anything. It's just what it is. It's just my opinion to a shit. So if it's gonna rub people the wrong way, and then I started tapping into social media like last year, like I'm only like taking it seriously. Like I never really fooled with it really. Like this really year 2 for me, just really just engaging, but actually being truly myself and fully disclosing everything and just letting people into my lifestyle, my life, and what I do. Bro, this is just year 1. I mean, I just graduated from year 1. It's like 14 months right now. And because of my previous lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, because I was disclosing everything, I mean, the powers to be, you know, I get it. I get it. They weren't looking too keen on that because of the industry that I'm in. And it's a lot of young people that's in it. And the things that I was doing, maybe it would have hurt them because it take you kind of years to build up some tolerance. to what I was displaying on my early clip, especially in the bottom, like right now, the bottom of the nights last year, man. I looked at some of them about I looked at some of the clips like 3 or 4 days ago. And I was up to about like 1 o'clock in the morning looking at some of my bottom of the night live last year. And I was like, bro, yeah, I remember all of that. All of that. But that was your lifestyle then. And you showed it. So, hey man, that just look, that's all I be on. And I just know consistency. I was consistent with my business. So I took the same approach I did with One Man, One More Landscaping, and that's why I'm before y'all right now. And just make sure I just be consistent. You know what I'm saying? With my top of the morning. Now I'm going live at like 5 o'clock in the morning, like in the 5 o'clock hour. And I got so many clips I gotta put up about the work that I did over the last 2 or 3 days. Is go teach y'all a lot of different aspects about the industry that I done embraced, that basically didn't embrace me. And I gave it everything I had to where like it's crazy. Now I got so many clients trying to get in with me. Like the phone is crazy. It's going nuts. But like I was saying, it's kind of hard. I'm in a process where I need skilled people to come hit me. I can't really just hire anybody because it's gonna be a training period in it. I need somebody who already code. You know what I'm saying? Who already done been down that road and know how to strike. They know how to do everything pretty much, so I can just fine tune them how I need them to be until I could get to another level to where I can start hiring like pretty much everybody and just bring them up to speed. It's gonna come because I'm just consistent with what I do. But it's a building up act you have to do, and I'm just embracing the journey. That's it. Let me get to some of these questions. Said we cut steep hills out here in Baltimore. It's a property called Federal Hill. You gotta look it up when you get a chance. I bet I'm a screenshot that Federal Hill. I need to see that. I need to get on. I need to get on Federal Hill. And y'all don't even know what's getting ready to come up like this week, cause like this supposed to be Zigzag May right here. And I've been busy, but this week coming up, I'm gonna take my time because I told myself what it was gonna be. So y'all seen striped up, man. It's gonna be a whole nother different monster out there coming up this week, just to show people like the different aspects. And I'm finna do them on them cliffs too, like on them real deal hillsides where I can step across the way from the other driveway that I cut and look down on it. Man, y'all finna see some magic. I don't know what I'm gonna say when I'm articulating my own clips because if anybody could tell, like I do my own narrating on everything because I feel like it's my word. So I'm gonna describe it how I see fit to describe it. So it's just me, man. It's just me being myself and just know it's my work. So it's got to come out of my mouth from what I say about it, and that's just what the bond gonna be because I did it. So, and just get rid of and just receiving the influx of just people just rocking with me and everything, especially the new people. Like over the last week and a half, if y'all just tapping in with me, like just be prepared for the ride, man. It's so much that I got going on. I'm finna get ready to disclose, and everybody's been rocking with me for a minute for the whole ride. Bro, y'all seen the true change on how I changed it up. But I did it for myself. I didn't do it for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Because I started understanding like the type of role that I put myself in with me being consistent online. And then when you do something like that, things have to change. You gotta roll with the punches and realize like you got some people that might be looking up to you now, and they can't just be seeing that because at the end of the day, it took me a while to build on my tolerance what I was displaying last year. So for the younger people can't handle it. I was sending them on a fast track to crash out, man, trying to keep up on my lifestyle. And I was getting up every morning doing it, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's because I'm a different type of monster, but I built myself up to be like it though. Which more would you recommend for smaller yards for somebody just getting started? Whatever you can afford. Guess what I recommend? Keep that shit simple, Allen underscore pipe. Whatever you can afford, they can make tall grass short and just work on your craft, like with string trimming. Make sure you get you a straight shaft string trimmer, weed eater, weed whacker, whatever y'all call it. That way you can start working on your edges and just just build it from the ground up and it'll come to you. And you need experience. So as long as you can get out there and give them your all, make the tall grass short, just run with it, bro. It don't even really matter until you realize what your dream equipment is. Now you one of the goats. of this thing 100. Everybody drop them flowers for bro. Turn the live up. Hey bro, I appreciate that vineyard, bro. You know, Vivid Yard, bro. We locked in, fam. I hope to see you at the expo this year in Kentucky. If you can, bro, go on and get your tickets and everything, bro. Just come rock with me, bro. I'm gonna have the itinerary and everything, bro. You just go be with me up here. For real. We gonna go through the whole expo, everything, bro. You can just roll with me. And everybody else who trying to get down, we just go. Y'all will see once I come out with everything. If y'all can go, it's gonna be a movie up here, and I want y'all to be a part of that movie for real. And just to see somebody who done beat that dough down, and just all the way around beat the dough down for real. Just appreciate that. All right, no problem, Alan Pike. Let me see who else up there. I'm trying to make sure I respond to everybody. Hold on. Good evening, folks. Ryan. Okay, let me see what's going on YouTube real quick. Start as a $20 guy, build character. If you make it through those times, it gets easier. Work my ass off for that first year for them $20 at a time. Now I do half the clients for triple the money. Hey, dog, house lawn care. I got a different fam respect for you, fam, because you went through the mud with it, and you got your experience being a $20 guy. Man, you a different type of animal. You like me. You really like me for real. I ain't gonna lie, cause if you could build it up like that to where like you really start understanding and you got appreciation because you know you gonna put in that work, you go adjust your prices. You ain't gonna have no choice. But the people coming in and they trying to start high, I'm gonna tell you like it's here, man. You better hope you don't run into an anomaly like me to pull up on your street and you charging like it. You know what I'm saying? And your clients and me and you at a similar price, but our work is night and day. You know what's gonna happen, bro. I'm gonna get your client. Just know that, cause I got more experience than you, and it just come with the territory. So I hate to tell you that, but I'm running to nobody like me on the block that really care about that craft and gonna make sure that he take his time to make sure that he mimic it every time. It's gonna be a whole different ball game when I pull up over there. I can't even make it up. I've been doing it all my life. That's how I mean all since I got in the lawn care business. That's why I can easily get clients because of my quality of work. Like I'm going out there trying to hammer shit down. I don't be playing no games about this industry. You know what I mean? As y'all can see or how I be putting on for it. And I told everybody last year when I first started posting crazy that I'm gonna put a different type of spotlight on this industry. People thought I was capping until they seen that consistency in me, and I'm putting a different type of spotlight on it. You got more people ready to jump in and start being themselves in it too. You ain't gotta put on them masks and fall in line how everybody else do. You ain't gotta do that. Just be yourself and showcase that work that you done built up. You gonna be straight. I'm telling you. And you'll watch some stuff happen for you. Cause like it's like slick happening for me real time. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna beat the dough down anyway, cause it's all I had to do in my life. So for real. Get my waves in here. Like I'm having to beat this dough down with these bent up glasses I have on right now because I slept on them last night, but I need them to see. I got one arm right now. I'm leaning. It's just the dreads making it look good. But I plan on going to I'm going to one of the little not an ophthalmologist because that's the actual true medical doctor of eye. I'm gonna go to a optometry person, like a technician that can give me an eye exam, like Value Vision or Vision Works, I think that's what they call it, or somewhere where I get an eye exam and just get a prescription for some contacts, and I get them quickly because I need some contacts anyway, and I send off my order and just get some more glasses coming in because I like cutting in glasses because I like to see and I don't have to worry about putting on goggles. So, or any type of safety glasses because I forget and I almost put my eye out like 3 times because I'm so in a rush to get out the truck and I had my contacts in and a rock came up, hit me in the eye. I almost put my eye out literally 3 times cutting grass for real. So now I just save me from myself. I just wear my prescription glasses out there when I'm cutting that way. I ain't even got to worry about taking no injury like that no more. Cause it's gonna come with the territory. You gonna hurt yourself. If you at the threshold, this is what I say. You almost damn near gotta almost kill yourself doing this industry, then you about on your way. When you feel you see your light flash before your eyes and you in this because you will realize that equipment, it ain't no joke. It ain't gonna stop unless you operating it for real. Cause I flipped a zero turn. I just thank God I kicked off of it. Like I could have died out there. like a couple times in this industry. Could have bit the dust. But my natural instinct, I survived it, and it let me know that I was in the right field for real. I can't even make it up. Let me see. Seeing you what two of the hills look like on Federal Hill. They probably the most steep hills there. Okay, cool. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna pull you out of my if I ain't responding to if I ain't responding to your message because I screenshotted you, I'm gonna pull you out of my spam because what's happening right now because it's such an influx on my page. Anybody I ain't responding to, it sends it to my spam folder, and I have to go through there over time and just respond to people. Then it'll fall into my general folder, so I can see everybody comment, especially when they DM me and everything. Because if not, all this stuff is caught up in my spam folder. It's like it on Facebook and Instagram. And I told her to send it straight through my DM, but it's like some checks and balances that they do or they have in place to try to protect you from spam and people trying to, I guess do something stupid on there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm only like a year and a half, in, just really wiggling through it and just trying to maneuver. So I ain't really no expert, but I know a lot about it because I've been maneuvering so well and I'm consistent with it. So other than that, I appreciate that. I need to see these hills because I might try to see if I can come put them more on there. Can't wait to meet you down at the expo. Moss Lawn and improve it, bro. When I come out there with the itinerary, bro, you're gonna know exactly where I'm gonna be at down there. Just come vibe out with me, bro, and chill. What blade sharpener do you use? I do. I got a grinder with a nice rock on there, and I have a blade leveler to make sure that the blade is level. I'm old school, man, so I'm gonna buy a grinder in due time. But what I've been using work for me, and my blades are level. So, but I need to get a nice blade sharpener it's in my shed that way I can just shoot 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 how everybody else be doing. But right now I'm straight old school. I pull out that grinder and clamp it to the side of the trailer, and I'll be right there hitting it. You know what I'm saying? And I just take my time and sharpen like 2 or 3 sets of them on a Sunday. Cause that way, every 3 days, 4 days, I'm changing out my blades because I'm cutting. And I ain't got time to be trying to run over that grass several times because I got some dual ass blades. And depending on what type of grass you cutting, it won't even cut it, especially some of them weeds. And y'all know what I'm talking about if you in the industry, because them weeds will lean down on you because your blades ain't sharp. And then when you push the clippings and you go the opposite direction, you push the clippings on the part that you cut, you will realize your blades ain't sharp. Or if you spitting out them chunks out of your mold, that's because you need to clean out your deck. If it ain't spraying properly, you need to clean your deck out because it's clogged up. Like it's a lot of aspects, man, bro. You gotta get it, or you go be doing extra work. I know about it because I used to do it for real. And it's just me just putting y'all up on game, especially for this lawn care industry. And I just do that shit naturally. And I know a lot of people be charging for this stuff too. But it's gonna come a time to where it's getting overwhelming to where like if people serious then they'll pay. But it ain't gonna be no crazy figure like how everybody else doing because I'm different. I don't follow suit. I just do things my own way. For real. I take counsel from a couple of people that's in it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna make my own decision on how Crawley wanna do it, how I see myself doing, and I'm gonna run with it. For real. And I know like it's gonna be a long road like it was for me building up my business. But it'll hit differently because I did it my own way. And that's what it's all about. And it'll be unique to your own way. You take modifications from people, especially people that's in it and they're ahead of you and they see something in you. You take they wisdom, sit back and listen to them and take that wisdom. But don't apply everything they doing because you still gotta be unique to yourself. Just take bits and pieces from it, apply it to what applies to you. Because a lot of times, if you try to apply everything that the people who are big people in it, if you try to apply everything they saying, half of that shit don't even apply to you because you ain't in you didn't grow up like them. That experience didn't happen to you like that. You in a whole different scenario. So you could take little bits and pieces out of it and apply it to your stuff and you will get up to snuff, if it makes sense to you. It's like you can apply a lot of stuff that I'll be saying until until you understand your life and the type of person you is, and then you will be able to elevate yourself. But at the end of the day, a lot of shit is the same. You got to be consistent. It's continued education. You got to work on your craft, or that anomaly go come through and smoke past your ass. The one who want it more than you, he go come past you. He go smoke past you. He go get your client. When you don't answer that call, you don't get to the estimate, somebody out there more hungry than you. Somebody out there had a system set up to where like they ready to jump on top of this shit like that, and you not ready. So sometimes you gotta lose to win. Sometimes you gotta lose several times to understand how to win. And that be the part in business that a lot of people don't talk about, them hurtful moments. Like you undercharging yourself and you thinking you can't get more money. You thinking you can't go weekly clients only because you just don't see it happening for you because I'm going through it right now. It'll happen for you as long as you try it. I'm telling you, and you work on your skills, work on your relationships with your clients so they know you personally. They'll understand what you're doing, and they'll probably 7 times out of 10 they'll go with you on your plan of the building your business, how you really see yourself growing, and really seeing yourself beating down them barriers. Because a lot of times you can start off and you'll be running the hamster wheel, and you'll be doing. Don't get it twisted. You in business for yourself, and you in this industry, you doing better than most people. Don't even get it twisted. But to get to that extra level, to where like you off the truck, and you got people out there doing your quality of work. You know what I'm saying? They're an extension of you. See, that's the whole curveball right there. I see a lot of guys hollering about they just got guys out there, man, they quality of work ain't nothing. And I get all their clients. But they probably gaining more clients because they have more of an advertisement piece. They probably got their Google searches up, so a lot of people is calling them. But what's gonna happen when I get all my shit together like it and I get up to the starting line, but Sip, I got that quality of work? What's gonna happen then? When I got all people who ready, who really want to smoke, who want to bring them stripes and want and that experience that I'm showcasing. What's gonna happen when I got like 5 or 6 of them with me? I already got one with me. If I run into 5 or 6 more, get out of here. But they gonna have to have that experience. So what? And a lot of these companies, they ain't treat their guys that's got the sauce. They ain't treat them right. What's gonna happen when they bump in the crowd? And I understand they got the juice. What's gonna happen then? It's gonna be interesting, ain't it? I ain't trying to do these companies in like that, but once I get it established and structured a lot better that I know I need to do, what's gonna happen when I run into them apples of lawn care, as I like to call them? There's somebody that's just like maybe half of me that just really just take it that serious and they running to me. Nah, man, they good. I'm gonna make sure they straight. And that's what it's all about. That's why I have to build it up the way I'm building it to make sure that I'll be prepared to take on the guys who's been taken advantage of by these companies. They've been overworked and underpaid. Yeah, they gonna get in with me, and it's gonna be sky gonna be the limit. And I'm just gonna fine tune them because they gonna have to get caught on them cliffs. Like that's gonna let me know they ready if I can put them on them cliffs and they can stripe them motherfuckers and mimic me what I be doing. Cause that takes real skill. Like you gotta be ready for real. And even my guy said today when we were heading home, he said, man, them four. He said, man, you gotta be. It said you need experience. You need experience, or you gonna lose them morals, man. You need. He got 14. He got 15 years experience like me, and he nervous about getting on. Cause I'm telling you, bro, like y'all see the clips and the footage. It don't do no justice on how it is in real life when you put a lawnmower on there. Cause it's like, how in the hell? Why would he even go that way for? Like, it don't even make no sense why you even take that approach. Yeah, because you won't do it. That's why I did it. Because you won't do it because everybody's scared to. That's why I do it. That's why I wouldn't mind seeing this clip that you told me about that federal building. That's why I'm gonna look it up and everything because I screenshotted that. Because I really want to lay eyes on this hill to see if I can possibly, because I know I'm gonna put my X mark turf trace on there and I'm gonna walk at some of them. If I gotta walk it. Like I just know how to use the hydro system. I'm real steady with my hands when it comes to that hydro system. I know how to complement the other wheel. If one wheel get to going too fast, it's a trick to it that you can complement it and you can slow it down or get control of it before you lose it down the hill, and you got to redo the whole thing again if you got the time. And I'm not trying to lose no more on no hill. So 'cause that'll fuck up the whole pattern, and you can't have that go down. So you got to really take your time. So that's just the vibe I'm on. Let me get to a couple of these questions. What blade sharp? Okay, I already read that. Said, bro, I'm posting my tickets soon as they drop. CC, bro, I appreciate that, man. Go on and let me know you're coming, man, because I need all the people that's in the industry. If you can get a ticket to the expo, Quip Expo, man, y'all need to be down there. And they not paying me nothing. I just want y'all to come to vibe out with myself for real. And just experience what I'm gonna do when I'm down there. Just be a part of it, man, for real. And then I got some other things going on for after the expo. It's gonna be down there within the expo, but it's not gonna be at the expo. And I'm working on the arrangements for that. And once I get that shit hammered down, y'all go see what I'm talking about. And it's got to be hammered down within this month. We got to get it taken care of within this month, and I can't take it into June without having all my arrangements together, because that way I can let everybody know in July, August, September. I need at least 3 months to just to let everybody know what I'm gonna have going on. That way people can properly prepare for it, and y'all can be there to just to vibe out, bro. And we gonna have a damn good time like we back in high school for real. And then, but you gonna learn a lot, and the information that you gonna learn, you gonna be able to take it back to your city, your town, and it should increase your business. For real. There's gonna be some key knowledge that's gonna get dropped, and everybody's structuring the people that I have coming, they're structuring their stuff just to make sure that they giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? For real. And it's gonna be for that FREE. Free as long as you come. Now it might be all over the airwaves too, you know what I'm saying, on social media. Just I'm not finna disclose, but y'all finna see how it is. It's gonna be a true movie, man. I'm keep on speaking about it because they let me have an exhibit down at the Exmark. We put the Exmark 60 walk behind on the hill. A lot of people only cut half because how steep it is. Oh yeah, it's my type of hill right there. No, no, don't charge. You different. Yeah, bro, like it's gonna be different because like the atmosphere that'll come like first of how I'm looking at it, I just know the game. Like you gotta put your own money up first before people will know that you serious about it. If you're not willing to invest in yourself and you want somebody else to invest in you, that's bullshit right there. Cause you can't be serious. Because why would somebody invest in you and you're not even investing in yourself? It's like they throwing money down the damn drain. But if they see you invested with your own money, people is more likely to invest in you. You know what I'm saying? Look at okay, let's keep it all the way. Let me take it to some rap artists or something like that. Any main artist had to put a lot of money up behind them. They put their own money up for their studio, visualization, and once they build up a following, that's normally when the big labels come and try to sign them because they willing to put their own money up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take it to professional sports. The ones that go pro, they stand out in a pack of everybody because they go the people that's looking at it, they gonna say, okay, I know for a fact he been in the gym every day in his life because I could tell by his skill set and how knowledge he is when he's in the game. If he's willing to put that much work in, that's my guy right there. It's gonna show itself. It ain't gonna be no denying it because you willing to put in that work. What people is scared to do. You willing to go down that road less travel, where don't nobody know how it's gonna turn out, but you took the road and it's working out for you. That's when you become a total different person within your own right because you took the hard road. You built it up, bro. I've been in this game for 15 years and didn't even realize how how I grew within the industry. I didn't even know for real until I start putting things up and having measurable marks in place of like, okay, I'm seeing them. And I'm looking at everybody else how they do things, especially when I start getting active. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna get into that. I just been myself. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it alone at that because everybody got their own style. on how they want to do, and it's their God-given right to do everything on their platform. But I'm referring to the ones that's in the same industry as me. Man, y'all playing with y'all self out here, man, for real. And I don't even be saying nothing, but like y'all just need to just keep on working, man, for real. But I advise you just to be yourself. Cause it'll hit different. Don't try to follow nobody else or be like the next person. Be yourself, you will naturally be unique. That's the whole game plan, and just be consistent. I just dropped a mean gem. If you caught it, if you didn't, it went over your head because it's exactly what I've been doing. And y'all see how it's working out for me. And I'm gonna do this until I die. How about that? I'm gonna do my top of the morning every day until I die. I'm gonna post daily every day until I die. How about that? That's a whole different vibe when you gotta actually structure your life around it. Just cause you just know you just gonna be that consistent like how I was in my business. Cause I'm gonna have one man, one more landscape in my first company to beat the dough down. That right there, it's gonna be around forever. Forever. Even when I'm gone, I'm long and gone. That company still gonna be flourishing and running. And it started with me. Ain't that something? And this is just my first endeavor. What about the next business that I open up and I'm gonna take the same approach that I did in this? And I know for a fact with being consistent and figuring it out when I fall, don't make sure I don't go down that road again, is go pop. You just need that one business that you saw all the way through. Make your notes, repeat that in everything you do in life. If you saw yourself achieve it in one thing, put all your eggs in that one basket and achieve it. Then once you figure it out, whatever you had to do to achieve to get that first one off the ground, do that in everything you do in life. Watch how it happen for you. And I'm gonna leave it alone at that because I'm walking and doing it right now. That's why I'm before y'all right now. However y'all got on me, whatever clip y'all saw and y'all might have liked or start following me, it wouldn't have happened unless one man, one more gave me mad confidence to be able to pull some shit off. Everything, my confidence came from this business right here because when you go in business for yourself, every weakness that you have in life will be highlighted. If you're not a people person, you're going to start becoming a people person because everybody's a potential customer to you. If you have a hard time communicating, you drop the ball, check this out. You're going to lose a lot of customers because your communication is fucked up. Okay? If you hate calling things out and making sure you can get things in order in your business, check this out. People's going to run your business to the ground until you figure it out. If you're not looking at the X's and O's and your expenses is way more than you bringing in, check this out. You won't be in business for long until you figure that out. Every weakness that you have in life, go into business for yourself. Every last one of them will get highlighted. People around you, everything's gonna get highlighted. If you can endure it, I'm telling you like this, it's worth it. It's worth it. Or you can play it safe and go help somebody make some money and you'll be all right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with it because I'm glad I couldn't go help nobody make no money because things kept coming up on my background, or I might not have birthed I might not have been on and before y'all right now. I might not have had the confidence yet. I might have been still worried about what people think about me. And that's a whole nother notion that a lot of people have a hard time getting past is just how people view them. Like what they gonna say about them behind their back. People worried about what they talking about, man, or they saying this, I ain't finna let nobody play, man. All that, man, listen to me. Everybody has a God-given right to run your name into the ground when you're not around. That's they right. They can do it. I call that good. All publicity is good publicity. If your name is getting brought up and you're not around, good or bad, you winning. Because you're relevant. You winning. For real. Because what'll happen is if it's bad, the person who's saying it and how it's gonna make them look when it ain't true what they talking about. Or when that person makes it to a whole nother level, it's gonna make them look real sus. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna be looking real sus. You see what I'm saying? Either way it goes, it's gonna be a win-win situation. They talking good about you, and they meet you, and it's all good. Either way it goes, it's gonna be a win-win situation for you. You just have to keep going and don't pay it no mind. It's just noise. and don't let it get to you. It's easier said than done because I went through a whole year last year. That shit used to bother me, how people used to come out the woodwork talking nonsense and they didn't even know me. You know what I'm saying? It's just off of something that they saw, they put a stereotype on it and ran with it in the comments. And that shit used to bother me last year until I had to realize and take a step back that people have God-given rights to try to tear you down, discredit you, make themselves feel better. However they want to do it, they got the right to do that. You know what I'm saying? And once you understand it and you know, bro, you'll be on your way because that shit won't even bother you no more. And it takes a different type of person to have somebody clowning you, talking down about you, trying to discredit you, and you keep going on your path. That's a whole different type of monster you got to turn into to do that without trying to fight those battles. You know what I'm saying? Without getting so upset that you might want to put hands on them, regardless on who they are. That's when, hey, it ain't gonna work out for you because they got control over you. If you able to walk on and carry on the art of walking away, which is easier said than done, because right now this is a social media phase where your ass will get put on that camera. You walking away, they gonna call y'all type of cowards and everything like that. A lot of people can't stomach it right now because it might go viral that you walking away and you a coward. Can people handle it? A lot of people can't handle it. I'll walk away. I say, man, you finna see this cow get this money over here. I'm hot at you. I ain't got time to crash out over him. He's nothing. Or they nothing. I ain't got time to crash out over them for what? Why? Why would you do such a thing? And I got all of this that I done built up. And I'm finna throw it down the drain for somebody who just trying to make me crash out. Never. I ain't got time for that. I'm not trying to go to jail. I got big things. I got big things in store for me. I got people depending on me. I'm not trying to do that. Not go do it. So I don't surround myself with people that will provoke for me to crash out. They got one time to piss me off here lately that will get me so upset and irate where I feel like they trying to play me within my face. And that's gonna be the last time I'm gonna do my best to try to be around them in life. For real. In life. In life. I don't play about that stuff because I'm a cool guy and it take a lot to get to me. But if somebody can push them buttons and get up underneath my skin that bad, it's I'm not gonna be around them. I just gotta be smart about the situation. I dodge the person until if the situation arises to where like we have to be in the same vicinity, it'll be cool, but like they'll know that I'm not fucking with them. It won't even be a question. It won't be none of that fake stuff or I don't know. I'm not rocking with you because of the incident that happened. You know this. Now in the future we might grow up, I get past it, but if I know somebody got me that worked up, it's just not smart just to even surround yourself or be around them no more. I think that's the easiest way to do it, just to cut them off forever. And that way they can watch you just grow and be successful. That's what they say what'll happen. They say, bro, the best medicine for a hater or somebody who you have a bad situation, a bad run-in with is just make sure you acquire mass success. Get a better job, you know what I'm saying? Remove up the management, start a company, and get that motherfucker off the ground. And then they see you shine and you got some pull, start posting, you get a little following on social media, they gonna see your shine. You got them. They gonna be watching. You got them. The main one talking all of that, but they watching. You winning. You winning. For real. That's what I'm going through. I know I'm winning. Then I got brands, they reaching out to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Different people tapping in with me, trying to ask questions. I got people trying to hit me out on what I'm trying to achieve. Got sponsors. I'm talking about private sponsors trying to hit me out. Just because they see the consistentness in me, man, come on, man, the sky's the limit. I just have to keep going on what I'm doing and what I created. And number one, I'm gonna do that because one man, one more landscaping changed my life to where I get to go outside the old reliable, jump in that truck and go around the city and apply this magic and my skill and showcase it every day. This the funny thing, and I get paid for it too. I get paid good money to do it too. I wouldn't have it no other way. And I walk to my own beat. I can go take care of whoever I want to take care of. I can cut off whoever I want to cut off. I can increase clientele whenever I want to. What better situation to be in on something that you created on your own? I can't make it up, man. I tell people I be really living a dream once I find to slow my mind down and start establishing some measurable marks. I know what I've created. So, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's 50 minutes. I told myself I was gonna be on here for 30 or 20 minutes, but I get to talking, vibing out. You get to sharing some real life experiences that I'm going through, and then time just run by. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm finna come on up off here because I'm hungry. 8:08. Then it's time for me to get some food. Peace. I holler at y'all. Hey, y'all, stay with me. If y'all on here, y'all might want to tap into the Real Talk Live. That's when I go over the politics, the news, things that's happening in the country. Listen to me. I talk about all that good stuff because the individuals that's in place on the main news network, CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, they have an opinion. I have my own opinion too on what's going on. So if you want to hear it, hey, tap in with me 9 o'clock tomorrow for the Real Talk Live, man. It's going down. And I got some more key topics is going on regarding the tariffs, ICE. Hey man, ICE is running amok down here in Nashville right now. Hey, listen, they got people spooked. I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow too, and some other things, and I'm gonna talk about like student loans, medical bills that's going on people's credit right now. I had one to come up on me on my credit right now, and my credit score was jumping, but it's because they took the floodgates off, and now if you go to the hospital and you have an old doctor bill, that motherfucker might be on your credit report coming up soon, and you got to deal with it. But y'all stay with me to tomorrow to the Real Talk Live, and I'm gonna go over all of that. That way you could be prepared and know how to maneuver if it hit your credit report or dealing with ICE or politics or however it might happen to you. Y'all stay with me to tomorrow at 9 o'clock. But I will do my top of the morning tomorrow in the morning, like around about 6 or 7 o'clock hour. But I have 8 or 9 clips that I'm getting ready to upload right now from the last 2 days of work that I haven't had time to get them up. I done saved about 3 or 4 turtles from getting ran over with my tractor, my zero turn, striping weedy yards, not the pretty grass, the weedy yards. I did a comparison. Hey man, y'all stay with me for the clips, man. I'm finna upload about 9 clips like in the next hour and a half, 2 hours. Soon as I get this food in, I'm gonna go ape shit and upload all these clips. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Stay with me till tomorrow, top of the morning is coming. And you too, appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man. Hey, my new family. Y'all got me up to like 800 or something. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Y'all stay tuned to the show. Mr. Consistent. Y'all stay with me for the top of the morning. I'm finna get all these clips up. Y'all gonna have some footage to look at to see what I did the last couple of days. And I did that work the last couple of days. These are not no resurfaced clips. I don't do such a thing when I'm out here working every day. I just cut the camera on to show y'all what I did that day. So y'all stay with me. Y'all just be tuned to look at all these clips that's getting ready to come up. Appreciate y'all for real.